Well, hi there. Welcome to my basement. I am down in a little corner room where eventually, if we ever finish our basement, I don't know if we're ever going to finish our basement, and that's okay. It's just the two of us and Max. So anyway, if we ever finish our basement, this room will be kind of my music room where I can keep all my guitars. I've got my piano over here that my grandma gave to my mom when my grandma passed away, and my mom already has a piano from my other great-grandma. So my mom gave this piano to me. Anyway, that was not needed information, but the piano will be down here, all my guitars, just a place where I can record my music and just do all my music stuff. And then also a place where I can grow on my seeds for the spring time. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I have some seeds right here that I ordered through my sister. So my sister has a wholesale account, and she's able to get me seeds through a company called Garth. And so luckily I can, well, not luckily, but I'm blessed to be able to get my sister to buy these for me because they're pretty decent price. My brother, actually, Johnny, the one that does all my music, like the video stuff, and I've taken you guys to his garden before. He just started a YouTube, so I'm going to link it down below, and I'm going to try to put it on the screen, figure out how to do that. But if you want to check out his garden, he's got an awesome vegetable garden, and I've been telling him, like, Johnny, like, you should make a YouTube program. People would really love to follow along and watch your stuff because boy, that guy, he can grow anything. He grows all the stuff from seed mostly, or he gets it from the greenhouse down the street from Lizzie. But if you guys want to check out his movies, he's going to be posting his journey along the way too. But anyway, he ordered some along with me, and he got vegetables. I thought this is funny. This is the whole reason I was telling you that. But he got onions called Red Nugent, and then Red Zeppelin. I just thought that was really funny. So anyway, we'll see how those onions turned out. He also got the candy onions and Walla Walla, I think, and something else. But I got big begonias. So I got big begonia bronze leaf. This is what I get every year. These are one of my favorites. I got 2 packets of those. And so those are probably the only ones we're going to seed today. I did get excuse me. I did get whirligig zinnias. This is the 3rd year in a row I've grown these. These are really great zinnia. They get super tall, nice big, like fluffy, sturdy bloom, beautiful colors. And then I also got zinnia, the queen mix. I thought that looked really cool, the shape of the blooms. Zinnia Cinderella. I got these last year, and the bunnies last year, you guys, and I know a lot of you had this issue too with the bunnies, but like it was like the bunny apocalypse last year. They were everywhere. It's weird. Like the first couple of years we lived here, bunny apocalypse, and then like the last 5 years or so, it's like, yeah, you'd see one here or there. Last year, they were everywhere. So they were having fun last year, that's for sure. Anyway, they ate all my Cinderella, and so I wanted to try it again. And then, of course, I got the Beacon and Patience, and I think I got 3 colors. I'll probably see these over at my sister's house because she has a greenhouse, but I've got Lipstick, which is a beautiful, beautiful hot pink. And then Impatience, Beacon Bright Red. I love red. And then Beacon White. I planted some white things on accident last year. I bought some Cleome that I seeded, and I thought it was a mix, and they ended up blooming all white, and I loved it. So I was like, I think I'm going to try some white Impatience this year. So anyway, I got those. We will do just the begonias, but I also got this packet from Flower Hill Farm. It's a gal named Nicole who has her own, like, she used to do a lot more cut flowers and go to the farmers markets and stuff like that. Now she bought a greenhouse a year ago or a couple years ago, and now she has a local business, a small business there, greenhouse in her little community in upstate New York. So she was selling seeds this year, And I was really intrigued because the seed packets were small amounts of seeds. And a lot of times you have to buy tons and tons of seeds when you order. And like you feel like you're wasting. I still have seeds up in the refrigerator that are probably no good, but like I don't have the heart to throw them away. So anyway, this is what I got. Well, it says it on the packets, but she gave me a little invoice. Okay. So this is a cool thing too. She said that these are drawings, like renderings of whatever, drawings of actual photos that she took of her plants. So one of her friends is a really great artist, as you can see, took a picture of her actual bouquet or flower and made a little drawing out of it for the front of her seed packet. So this one is Pink Beauty Gypsophilia. Oh my goodness, this one looked so pretty on the picture. Look at that, that's so pretty too. This one is Costa Silver Snapdragon. This one is Sultane Mix Strawflower. Woo! I love strawflower. This one is Winged Everlasting Amobium. I must have thought it looked cool. But these are ones I wanted to try that I haven't really ever grown before. Because like I said, there are small amounts of seeds. You didn't have to buy a ton of them. Legend White Snapdragon. Again, I got some whites. This looks like another Snapdragon. Yeah. Chantilly Light Salmon Snapdragon. Oh, this is my favorite. I haven't tried the light salmon, but I tried the mixed Chantilly and I love it. It's just so fluffy, the bloom. And Potomac Berry Blend Snapdragon. And I think Ascot Apricot Snapdragon. Those are the same little, I think that was it. Yeah, all right, let's get going. First I'm gonna set up all of my stuff, so I need to kind of rearrange this corner right here, get my stands and my grow light set up, and we'll get to planting. This stand I actually got a couple years ago, either last year or the year before, and you can set it up several different ways. When I put it together the first time, I had it all one big shelf, but I couldn't reach. Sorry, I'm probably gonna be doing this a lot because yesterday was Valentine's Day and I ate a piece of cheesecake, and I'm not like supposed to eat dairy because it like bothers me right here. So anyway, sorry if I have to continually clear my throat. Nate got me this for Christmas, and you can, like I said, you can set it up several different ways. I chose to do it this way because I could use more of the shelving. Once the plants are big enough, I usually move them up there and just let the light from the window hit them, and that way I can use every single shelf and I can reach it. So this is how I set it up. And I don't do a ton of plants, so it's, this is perfect for me, but I can link this in the description if you want. The light system, I believe, came with it. So all these lights that you see hooked up, these two heat mats I bought separately. They're very inexpensive, but this is a really nice little setup for me, and it's pretty inexpensive. So anyway, let's get some soil. I have some leftover soil from last year. From some plants that oh my word, I forgot about them. It had gotten later and later into the summer, and I completely forgot about them. So it's a really, really dry soil. I'll have to weten it up a little bit, but we can start for sure with that. My grandma gave me this little table here when they were moving out of their house into their condo, and it's really nice. You can put up the sides like that. So I thought about kind of maybe redoing it this year. I don't know. But I'm going to use it for my little tray so I can plant. Do it right in here. And then I'm going to put some water in this. I brought some water down. I've grown begonias in the past and they're very, very hard to germinate. So I last year tried to grow them in this little container, a completely different way, instead of like seeding them in individual cells. And then once they all germinated, I transplanted them up into a bigger cell, like that size right there. And it works really well for me. I was able to control the environment a little bit that they were growing in, and I had about, I think I planted 100 and I had like 85 or 89 germinate, which I thought was pretty good. I could be getting that wrong, but it was like a really, really good germination rate, I feel like. So I'm just going to plant these in here. I'm taking out these dead little roots that I forgot about last year. Just kind of get some in here. There I go again with my clearing of the throat. I know I shouldn't eat that, but it was so good. A few years ago, we had the Cheesecake Factory come into our town, and they have really good cheesecake. They have really good food too. Their menu is kind of overwhelming because there's so much stuff on their menu. But okay, so what I'm gonna do is just go and plant these all on the top there. And then I will put a dome, which would be just the lid of this on here, and it will create almost like a greenhouse effect. And I will put them on the heat pad as well. So these seeds are super tiny. Oh shoot, I grabbed the wrong pack. This is the lipstick, or impatient. There I go again. I grabbed the wrong pack. There we go. I need those too. Oh, see, that's what the dairy does to me. I get I get like a runny nose, scratchy throat, sneezing. So these are big begonia bronze leaf. I love these so much. They come in a little tiny pack. Okay, that's how small they are. There's 100 seeds in there. That's what I get. Okay, so I just pour them out on the top of this lid here because they're so tiny. And we lost one. Make sure I get them all. Oh, there's one. Am I missing any? Okay. And then I'll use a little toothpick to grab them. Oh my gosh. So I'll use a toothpick to grab it, and it sticks on the end of the toothpick. I'll get you closer so you can see. And then I just put it right on the top. And I don't cover it until I have all of them in a line. Oh my word, you guys, I'm gonna have to get a Kleenex. Oh my goodness. Oh, freaking cheesecake. All right, we're good to go. I think I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna plant them underneath that grow light so you can see it a little bit better. So let's move over there. Boy, thank you, Grandma, for this table. So nice. Can you see that tiny little seed on there? My hands are super dirty, so don't mind that. Okay, let's see. So I think I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in a line. It doesn't really matter. I just like to give them a little bit of space. And I had a couple that went on the edge here. Got it. Okay, can you see all the little seeds? They're coated, so they're those little round things right there. And sure, I could have just sprinkled them all on the top of this, but I like things in a nice neat line, and that way I can kind of tell, I can count them better and see how many actually germinated. Hi, buddy. I'm just gonna do the same thing with my other pack. What are you doing, buddy? Huh? What are you doing? You sneaking around? You my sneaky boy? A little more. Okay. Want to plant the other pack, bud? Where is it? In here. Everything is all planted. I have 200 begonias planted in here. We'll see how many germinate. Like I said last time, I had pretty good success rate. I feel like I can't remember exactly how many. I think I did 120. And I think like out of all the 120, I think that's what it was. Out of all the 120, I had like 96 germinate, which is, I thought, pretty good. So I'm just watering them in. I didn't cover them up or anything. They kind of are so small that they sort of settle in between the cracks of the lumpy soil, and they'll do just fine, hopefully. So I am watering them with my squirt bottle, so I don't want to create like a steady flow of water in there and move them around. Just get them nice and saturated here. I did turn my heat mat on, so that's going. Oh, I gotta go get another lid. But these are, oh, here it is. I'm just using it for the seeds. Make sure I didn't miss any seeds in there. Yeah, we're good. So this is gonna act as sort of like a greenhouse effect, and you literally just stick this on here. I don't close it, you know, all the way around or anything. I just kind of stick it on there. And then these lights, these grow lights are, it said 4 to 6 inches above the houseplants, so it's about right. So they will need heat and light and obviously water to germinate. So we'll just stick that on there. And it says in 14 to 60 days, I think. Yeah, it's a big time difference there, but yeah, 14 to 60 days it says they should germinate. This is gonna drive me nuts. Does this have, yeah, this is one hook down. I have to fix that. Get the same. One, two, three. Sorry, I'm really, I don't want to say I'm OCD, but 1, 2, 3. Just little things like that will drive me nuts. This was not the same level as the other light. There, that looks better. Anyway, so we'll keep checking these. They shouldn't dry out too fast because they're on a heat mat with a closed lid and it sort of holds the moisture in there. So we'll see how they do. I can't remember, but I have to go back and look. I feel like these started germinating within, like, before the 14-day mark. I could be wrong on that, but I want to say that's what they did. So anyway, it is February 15th today because yesterday was Valentine's Day. So we'll see how long it takes for them to germinate. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Wonder what you guys are seeding, getting ready to grow on for springtime. If you're trying anything new like I am, I'm really excited to try those ones from Nicole from Flower Hill Farm and see how they do in my cut flower garden this year. But all right, we will see you later, and I hope that you have a wonderful day.